Hey guys, it's Nate from PlayYourCourt.com, and today we're talking about the 4 steps for a better return of serve. All right, the 4 steps to a better return. Guys, this is for Play Your Court members with a rating from 60 to 80. If you're not familiar with our rating system, definitely get in there and check out the community. There, you're gonna get competitive matches within the Challenge League and get your very own rating and therefore ranking. So get out there and check that out now. All right, so the 4 steps to a better return, guys. This is important because it's something that is often neglected. We know that the serve is the biggest weapon in tennis, right? And so maybe not in the very beginning, it's a liability, right? But as we start getting towards like an advanced intermediate and then all the way up, and certainly on the ATP WTA Tour, the serve is the biggest weapon, but what a lot of people don't know is that the return is the second biggest weapon. All right, so we've got to put time in this, in the same time that we put into the technique on the serve or even the forehand, we've got to put on the return of serve. Today we're going to show you the 4 steps that you have to know in order to get your return of serve at optimal performance. All right guys, I'm back here at the baseline, ready to set up for this return of serve. And a little bonus here before we jump into these steps is just how we start in this athletic position, okay? And step 1 is really making sure that my feet are shoulder width apart, that I've got a nice wide base, my knees are loaded, I'm on my toes, all right? I'm not talking about ballerina toes, but on my toes, all right? And I like the idea of a flat back here, all right? And that allows us to get a little bit lower for this center of gravity. All right, so from there, what happens? Step 1, we have this split step, okay? And with the split step, this is timing just before or at contact, depending on the speed of your opponent's serve, all right? Right before they make contact with the racket or just at contact, all right? And what we wanna do is, before that ball has struck the ground, we've initiated the turn. So split step, turn, okay? And this is really important, and something that we want to note here that is sometimes left out is it's not just a turn, we turn and load. So from that split step, you'll see that I've loaded the right side of my body, all right? Little tidbit here with this turn, it's really important that we keep the swing short, okay? We're not taking the racket all the way back like a traditional swing, we don't have time. Working to the side of the body is just enough. From that split step and then loading out, this is just enough that where I can drop the racket and then still just work through using my opponent's pace. All right, so we have the split step, we have the turn and load. Step 3 is contact. All right, so as I'm loaded, we get that contact out nice and in front of us, and then the final step is the step through, okay? And so let's talk about this step through a little bit, because this tends to be the most complicated of all the steps. We see a lot of people load and hit and things are stayed to the side, right? Or maybe it's just stationary and they're hitting. We want this forward momentum. So my split step should be taking me forward into the court, and as I load and swing through, I want to finish out on that front foot in order to be a little bit more authoritative with the ball, all right? On the backhand, it'll be the same exact thing. All right, so from the split step, I load. From here, I get the turn, I'm loaded under my foot. I work through contact, and then I let that next foot come all the way through, all right? Those are the 4 steps, and if we can get those 4 things in that order, right, we're gonna have a really solid return of serve. Something to note, I'll give you a little bonus here at the end. We've talked about this a lot in other videos. In order to have a great return, you have to understand what your ready position is, okay? And what I mean here is if you have a one-handed backhand, all right, this is fine, right? This is going to allow from here to get into the position and work through out in front. But if you have a two-handed backhand, this is the preferred method. So from here, we can quickly let go on either side and then work through, all right? So practice those 4 steps, and in no time, you're gonna be breaking serve. You'll just be making it a habit, all right? You won't have so much stress on your own serve because you know that you can break your opponent. Guys, thanks for watching. Really hope you enjoyed today's vid and you got a lot from it. If you liked the video, please hit the like button. If you don't want to ever miss another Play Your Court video, hit subscribe. And guys, check out the community. Like I said, lots of cool stuff in there where we're going to send you tailor-made videos just for you. So there'll be progressions just like you would learn like you were actually on the court with us. All right, we'll see you soon.